Hey TikTok, it's your girl Tiger here. I'm coming to y'all today with my dinner for today, which is gonna be chicken and dumplings. So I'm about to start that now. First thing you want to do is take a pot and fill it with water. This pot is a pretty decent sized pot, and I have it halfway filled. Yeah. So I'm gonna add some bouillon to this. Some beef bouillon. You can use beef bouillon or chicken bouillon. I'm probably gonna put about 4 in there. This is what the bouillon looks like. Come in cubes. You can also get bouillon like in one big fat cube, like if you get the Spanish bouillon, chicken or beef. So you just open up the cubes and then drop them in the water. Okay, so I dropped in 5 bouillon cubes. If I need more, I'll know once I start tasting it, because you know it's good to taste as you go. So I'm gonna let this water like come to a boil, and then I'm gonna start making my dumpling batter. Okay, so this is the bowl that I have to mix my dumpling batter in. I had a bigger bowl, but I cracked it, so yeah, we're gonna have to use this bowl. Okay, so I have some flour in this bowl. Your flour amount really depends on how much dumplings you plan on making. So I'm gonna make a big pot, and trust me, this is enough flour. If it's not, we just continue to add. You also want to get some soft margarine or butter to throw in the flour and start running in your hot water now. So when you get ready to mix it, you want to take a tablespoon or some kind of like bigger than a teaspoon and start getting your margarine out like this, and then you're gonna put it in a pot like this, in a bowl like that, and you're gonna do a few of those, and I'll show you what that looks like when I'm done doing those. Okay, so now I have the butter in the bowl with the flour. Now I'm gonna mix in hot water. And you start out with a little bit because you want to get it to a kneading consistency, if that makes sense. And I kind of like smash the butter with like the back of my spoon as I mix in the hot water, and just keep flipping it till you get to that dough consistency. Now this is what my dough looks like right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little bit more flour so I can roll it. Right now it's like wet with the butter and the hot water. Now I'm going to add a little bit more flour to roll it. Just gonna sprinkle that flour on there like that. And then get it all over my dough and continue to like fold it with the spoon. Okay, so then what you're gonna do is knead your dough like with your hands. So you can't be afraid to get your hands, you know, sticky. And I just keep folding it, and then I knead it with my knuckles and stuff like that. Just keep kneading it, and just making sure at the same time that it's not wet, so it's easy for you to drop your dumplings when it's time for you to drop your dumplings. Okay? So, and it's just about ready. I'm gonna add a little bit more flour on the hair because it's still kind of sticky, and I don't want it to be sticking to my hands when I'm trying to drop my dumplings. Okay, that's good. Okay, so then, yeah, that feels better. Okay, so now this is the way I want my dough to be when I get ready to drop my dumplings, which is like this. The rest of that. There we go. Okay. Wash my hands again. Okay. Now, I am a busy woman. I am a kindergarten teacher, and I work 6 days a week. And today, I just happen to have an extra day off because we have an LLA day for the students today. So I'm able to stay at home and cook, y'all. So this is what my dough looks like now. And y'all see my water, it's getting hot. I add a little butter to the water. It's about to boil. I'm gonna stir it like one good time to make sure the bouillons is mixed in there real good. Gonna stir that. All right. Now, if you want to save time, you can do what I'm about to do, which is I bought a chicken that was already cooked. I'm going to shred that and start dropping them pieces into the water. I bought this big old fat roasted cooked chicken, so I'm just going to break it, parts of it off, and throw it in that water right there. Yes, baby, it's a fat one too. And this cost me like $10 at my neighborhood Jewel Osco. Look at her, she is fat. Okay, so now I have broke up all the chicken and added that to this water. And now I'm going to put some more seasonings in here. Okay, so the seasonings that I'm going to be adding in there is some garlic powder, some black pepper, some Lori's 25% less sodium seasoning salt, and some onion powder. Yeah. And I add a little bit more beef bouillon. You gotta taste as you go, so you'll know that it's at the right flavor. Now I'm about to drop my dumplings because we didn't really have to cook the chicken that long because we bought the chicken cooked. We just cooking it for a little bit in the seasonings and stuff to get it a little bit more tender. And right now I'm dropping my dumplings. And you just keep dropping. So I dropped some and then I'm gonna stir. And then I'm gonna drop some more. Okay, so the dumplings is almost done. So you're gonna have this, what's gonna be left in your bowl. And what you're gonna do to this is you're gonna like kind of scrape the stuff like off the side of the bowl. Then after you scrape all that, you're gonna mix it with some hot water. And you're gonna put that in the pot with your dumplings, like this. And then stir it. And then what that's gonna do is it's gonna thicken up the texture of your dumplings. Okay, so now we're gonna make the cornbread. I've already preheated my oven to 350 degrees. I got some eggs, a little bit of sugar, some cornmeal, and some flour. We're gonna mix, and some hot water, and we're gonna mix these ingredients together for our cornbread. Okay, so I've put all my ingredients in the bowl for my cornbread. Now I'm about to add a little water and blend. So I'm tasting the sample of my chicken and dumplings. That's good. All right, and the cornbread, the blueberry cornbread is cooking right now. That's almost done. Yay. All right, so everything is done. These are the chicken and dumplings. They are finished. I'm about to have me some more. I've been nibbling, but I'm about to eat this. And the blueberry cornbread, y'all. All right, so I hope this helps somebody on how to make this meal. But it's been a long time meal in my family for a very, very long time. And honey, I am hungry. I'm gonna eat some of this right now with a little piece of cornbread. And yeah, you guys, thanks for tuning in and hope y'all enjoyed this. Ooh-wee. And I am about to chow down, y'all. About to chow down, get a piece of cornbread. And